Every woman goes through this particular phase of her life. Every normal average woman goes through this thing, this stage of her life every day, at every period in time, and every month. What am I talking about? I'm talking about menstrual flow. Hello there, my name is Chinenye. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing, or we'll be teaching ourselves how to calculate your menstrual cycle. A menstrual cycle, like I've explained before, but I'll do a repeat now. A menstrual cycle comes every once in a month, and it's a regular event that happens in every woman that has gotten to the age of puberty. An average woman goes or has a cycle of 28 days, but there are some discrepancies that can happen too in other women that might make you not to have at least a 28-day cycle, but that does not make you abnormal or make you different from the other. So here I have a chart of 31 days, a month cycle. So I'll be citing two examples for that woman who might see her menses twice in a month, probably because you have a short cycle or not so short cycle, and for the woman who sees at two different dates in a month and you think, okay, it's not normal. Because some women will be like, okay, I saw my menses this month on 4th, so I'm expecting to see it on 4th next month. That is not a right way to calculate your menses, because if you're going to check it that way, that means you're having a 30-day cycle, and which it's not the right way, like I said. So today we have an example here. My menses start, I'm using myself as a case study. So here, my menses starts on the 1st of the month. On the 1st of the month, it means it's my first cycle. Like I explained before, that menses or menstrual cycle is calculated from the first day of the menses of this month up to the first day of the next menses. That is the cycle. So you're going to count, or that is the essence of you charting your menses. That's where you can get to know what your monthly cycle is. I cannot overemphasize the reason why you should chart. That way you get to know what your cycle is. So a menstrual cycle is calculated from the first day of the menses of this month to the first day of the next menses. That is a cycle. So here we have our first example. Here we have 1st of the month, and if this menses run for 4 days, here, that is the menstrual flow. Then let us assume that on the 27th of the next month, of the same month, your menses starts up again. 27th of the same month, your menses starts again. So we are going to calculate how to check or what your cycle for that month is. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So it means that your cycle is how many days? So here now, let's say something. Let's break it down. Here now is a new menses, and you know that it's a new cycle. So because of this, you are going to revert to this as your last day of that cycle. Let me repeat that. Because the new menses starts on the 27th of the same month, that new menses indicates the start of a new cycle. So because it indicates the start of a new cycle, the date before 27th, which is 26th, now marks the end of the present cycle you're calculating, and that is what you take as your last day of the cycle, meaning that this particular month, your cycle will be 26 days. Your cycle will be 26 days, because if you're going to start a new counting for a new cycle, you are going to start from 27. So you cannot use this 27 to start. That means it will fall on 2 occasions. So because it's a new cycle, we end it here. Let me make another example. So let's cite another example now. So let's assume that my menses starts on the 8th of this particular month. So that means here I'll have a new month. So I'll have here 1, 2. Let me just assume I have these dates now. So I have till 7th here. So let's assume that this is the beginning of a new cycle. I started my menses here. This is a date, my date for seeing the menses. And the next cycle, the next menses was on the 6th. So let's calculate what it is, because this is actually to dissuade or to remove the mindset of those who think that because I saw my menses on the 8th, I should also see it on the 8th of the next month. Or how do I calculate? If I saw it this month, the date should be the next month. You should chart. I'll keep emphasizing. Start charting. Have a calendar. You could use a phone. You could use a real calendar. You could draft one in a book. Whichever way, just start charting. So let's calculate what this cycle is. Beginning from the 8th, we have, even if it has run for 4 days, we count from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This is for those who have long cycle. So it begins on the 6th. So even though if you have a 28-day cycle, yours will begin on the 4th. So 4th is for a 28-day cycle. 6th is for a very long cycle, which is 30, so that you don't think, okay, no, now I'm not a 30-day cycle. So even when you're a 28-day cycle lady, you are expected to see on the 4th. So you cannot say, okay, it should be 8 to 8, 6 to 6, 5th to 5th. No, there's no rule, laid down rule for that kind of event. So from 8th of this month to 4th of the next month is what? A new cycle. So how do we calculate? So calculating from this now to this is 28. Like I said earlier, the last date will be the last day of your menses. That's the date before when your menses started to flow. Will be the last date of that cycle. So when you now calculate it, you have this day to be 27-day cycle. So this now will revert for a new month. Will be referred to for the new month or the new cycle of that woman. This is how we calculate our months as women. Every cycle is a new month for you as a woman. So this is how you calculate it. So the last date before the menses day, the day your menses started to flow, becomes the last day of your cycle and also the end of that cycle. So you calculate from the first day of the menses to the first day of the last mense, but referring to the date before as your one cycle. I hope I was able to explain this to you as explicit or as simple as possible. Please, if you do not understand, kindly leave in the comment section if you are still not clear about how to calculate your menstrual cycle. So thank you for watching. I hope you do got value. Please, ladies, start chatting. That is the only way you can get to know when your safe period is, when your unsafe period is, when your fertile cycle or fertile time is or not. So share this video to your friends and family, and if you're new to my channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button if you have not done that, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for staying with me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.